needs. Some of the services we offer are kitchen, bathroom, and other remodeling projects. We also offer new roofs, home additions, new builds, and outdoor spaces, including decks, patios, and outdoor rooms. Homewool Construction has a 5-star rating. Homewool Construction does all home improvements and new construction from design to finished product. Look them up on Facebook today. Homewool Construction is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
And we're back here at the Mickey Barber Gymnasium, getting set for the battle between Weir High and Steubenville Catholic Central as they go over the rules of sportsmanship, which I love, that they added that into. I don't know how many people listen to it.
Yeah, seeing some of the fans, I don't think they always take it to heart.
I know. And they're going over the introduction of the lineups. I'll go ahead and turn it over to the PA announcer. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how well you can hear that, but for the Weir High, they introduced their lineup: number 27, Kylie Dean; number 18, Addison Duffy; 26, Malia Falks; number 12, Jordan Ferguson; number 4, Mia Kaufman; number 2, Braylee Lash; number 5, Ali Maley; number 8, Lydia Maceo; number 11, Marissa Maceo; 24, Brianna Parsons; number 1, Janae Turner; and number 16, Lily Caranda. Lady Crusaders, you want to go ahead and give that one up?
Yeah, we have number 1, Natalie Shrepko; 3, Haley Shrepko; 8, Gianna Skagoza; 9, Anna Rye; 11, Lily Balzano; 14, Ava Marcino; 7, Talia Marcino; 4, Carson Blake; and number 5, Ella Maragos.
And looking at both teams, really not, we've seen some teams with more height, and what do you do? Folks, I will lean on Ashlyn all night as I did last game because she knows what she's talking about, and I'm just a volleyball dad that watch my daughter play. But when you don't have the height, how do you look for points?
You have to play smart defense. You'll see sometimes girls are trying to place their serves. That's a smart move, too. You're looking for a weak passer to get you some points that way. But defense and serves is big. And like we talked about last time, you got to sneak some things in when you're looking for the other team to make a mistake, catch them off guard.
I'm trying to see who won the toss. I'm not sure who is serving first here. For the Red Riders, it will be number 4, Mia Kaufman; 1, Janae Turner; 12, Jordan Ferguson; 18, Addison Duffy; number 8, Lydia Maceo; and number 22, Braylee Lash. And Weir High will serve to start the first set, and we're underway here. And the first serve over by Mia Kaufman as Crusaders weren't able to get to it. 1-0 Weir High. For the Crusaders, number 11, Lily Balzano. Maragos. Ball set, tip back over. Trying to get the name folks out so far. Yeah.
It's a quick game.
Yes, too.
We're getting in the action now.
We're going to be in the action. For the Crusaders, it'll be Lily Balzano, Natalie Shripko, Gianna Skagoza, Anna Arai, and Ava Marcino. There we go. Mia Kaufman serves. Skagoza to Balzano.
Wow, that was a nice kill.
Arai. Nice kill right there.
Nice save.
By Jordan Ferguson on the save. Turner with the ball set by.
That was the server. He set it. She got an assist there.
There's Mia Kaufman. Kaufman with a third, 3-0 Red Riders. Natalie Sharipko hits it over. Kaufman to
Sets
set.
it up.
Ball spike.
That was a block there. That was nice.
Nice block there. I believe that was NRI. It's kind of hard to see with my man BJ Fallon right in the way in the corner. So I'm a little slow, folks, but he's doing his job. Yeah. Kaufman sets it. Ball hit over by Addison Duffy. Now Shripko sets it.
Block. Well, tipped off the block. Good save
Turner
here.
with the save. Ball set by Shripko. Nice job.
Nice spot.
Natalie Shripko getting the first point as her sister Haley set her. Or no, actually Natalie set Haley. 3-2. Haley serves. Turner to Kaufman. Ball hit over back row Skagoza. Ball tipped up, pushed over by Ava Marcino. Tipped over, a nice job by NRI up front. Marcino hits it over. Picked up by Jordan Ferguson to Kaufman. Ball, nice block.
They called that one in the net. She didn't quite make it over.
Now, when do they call it in the net? Like, I always see them either you're not allowed touching the net or you're not allowed putting your foot on the line. What is that rule?
Yeah, so you have to stay on your side of the court. If a player runs into the net anytime, it doesn't matter if it affects the play at all. It's a point to the other team. We have a point here.
Yeah, we got another point there for the Lady Crusaders. Haley Shripko serving 4 in a row now, 4-3. Ball set for Kaufman. She takes it
That was a
up.
nice tip over. That was a sneak.
Kaufman snuck it over. Checking in now for the Red Riders. 26, Malia Falks. And 24, Brianna Parsons. Coming out, number 12, Jordan Ferguson. And number 8, Lydia Maceo. Brianna Parsons set to serve. It's over, dug by Skagoza. Set by Shrepko. Is that a push? Or?
So they called that a double hit. That means she hit it twice. Her hands weren't quite lined up.
Red Riders scored 2 in a row. Take the lead back 5-4. Parsons on the serve. Marcino. Shrepko hit
nice
by
approach.
Rai. Set by Kaufman. Ball tipped over by Parsons. 6-4, Red Riders. Parsons with the serve. Picked up by Hayes. Trying to sneak it in. Nice job by Turner. Kaufman with the set. Spike out of bounds by Addison Duffy. Just a little bit too much.
A little too much on that. And she was under it a little bit. That's why it sailed over.
Now, is there a formula where you're serving or who, I know coaches tell you where.
Are you looking for, sometimes they can give you signals. Different things can mean, different positions on the court. The most universal is the numbers. So everybody has a number as far as the position they're in, a lot like in baseball and softball.
Okay, I didn't know
Nice
that.
hit.
Nice hit, nice save. Ball pushed over by Arai. Set by Kaufman. Spike out of bounds by number 22. I don't have a 22.
Yeah, that's Braylee Lash.
Braylee Lash, okay, thank you.
Now Natalie coming up to serve. Natalie Shrepko.
6-6. Ball into the net as Rash looked like she tried to, or I don't know what she was trying to set it, and then Mia Kaufman tried to sneak it over, but she stuck it into the net. Shrepko to Turner. Ball once again, and Turner sets it into the net. Kaufman not able to get there. And we always say volleyball is a game of runs, and it's going back and forth. Now 8-6 lead Crusaders. Shrepko serve, taken by Parsons. Tried to tip it over at the net was Kaufman. Haley Shrepko sets it up. Ball tipped over by Arai. Into the net, nice save.
That's such a hard thing, digging it out of the net.
Haley Shrepko sends it back. Turner sets it. Kaufman on the set. And we're into the net.
You can see that was one, didn't really affect the play, but she still was in the net.
Okay, so no matter what, you don't have to, okay. 9-6 now, Crusaders. Shrepko serve. Parsons digs it into the net once again. There's a little confusion. Like they're not talking.
Yeah.
Looked like Turner and Parsons were both going to get it, and then by the time Parsons decided to get it,
right now is the time they should be talking to each other, saying which part of the court they're going to cover, which they're comfortable with taking responsibility for.
Kaufman sets. Turner hits it over. Arai set by Haley Shripko. And Arai, nice block right there. Braley Lash. Al Maley checks in for Janae Turner. Here, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Tried to hit a spot there. She didn't quite make it.
Braley Lash serves into the net. She'll come out. And we talked about before, I learned like the libero can go in for anybody. She just went out.
Not so much anybody. It's got to be the same, rotation, but she
Okay,
can check in freely without having to call for a substitution.
Okay.
Into the net there, number 25.
Malia Falks tried to kill it, but she didn't get enough height. Crusaders up now 12-7. And our ride to serve. Turner. Nice set. Over the ball hit deep by Al Maley. As Mia Kaufman does a nice job of setting. All right, Turner. Kaufman with the save. Turner gets it over. Picked up by Arai. Haley Shripko sets it.
Tip off the block.
Does a nice job by the Red Riders. Kaufman sends it over. Arai to Haley Shripko. Back to Ava Marcino. Nice job by Kaufman trying to dig it.
Didn't quite. She got it up. Well, hit off the basketball hoop.
And Coach Capote's going to take a timeout. You're listening to high school volleyball on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after this.
I was trying to keep track of it.
Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental, or even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage, basement, and get a dumpster from Chappie's today. Online, it's chappiesdumpsters.com or call 740-359-DUMP. That's 740-359-3867. Be happy. Call Chappie.
And then we're back. The Crusaders up 14-7. Red Riders talk it over. And Arai once again to serve. Nice
That was a nice spot. If you see how they set up for their serve receive, their setter's coming out of the back row. So she pushes up one of their front row players. That leaves a little hole right there if their back row player can't get up and catch the serve. That was a good spot.
That was an excellent serve. Arai to Turner. She hits it up. Nice tip over by Kaufman. Haley Shripko tips it to Ava Marcino. She tips it over. Folks tips it. Nally Shripko to Haley Shripko. Ball hit, and it stays in. Oh, no.
Oh, no, they caught it right out, yeah.
Yes. Looked like a nice cross-court kill, I guess what you call it.
Spike, yeah.
See, that's why Ashland's here, because she
Kylie Dean checks in.
Job.
She's going to serve.
Nally Shripko to her sister Haley. Ball hit over by Carson Blake. Oh, nice set there. Malia Falks is Placentia. Lily Balzano. Looked like she had a nice serve, but they were able to pick it up. 15-9. Sragoza to Marcino. They tried to set up for the kill, but Falks was not able to get there. Ava Marcino picks up a point, 16-9. Crusaders. Now, what do you call like setting up for defense? It's like a 3-3, like football. I know, say 3-3-4. 4-3-3-4. What is this right here? Where guys in?
So their serve receive, their setter's coming out of the back row, but they have only right now. There's only one setter on the court because she switches out. So, some of the most common there's the 5-1 where you have one setter. Okay. If you have your setter coming out of the if your setter stays all the way around and you have two setters in the game, there's a different
Crusaders up on an 8-point lead, 17-9. Marcina, ball set
Nice up.
by Parsons. Dean sets it across. Nice
Nice
job.
spot.
Mia
That was
Kaufman just found a little hole there. Lily Amacio checking back in as Malia Fox will serve. 17-10 Crusaders. Set number 1. Skagoza to Marcino.
Off the block.
Turn the ball tipped over and into the net.
Into the net, yep.
With number 8, Lady Amacio. And Weir High, I don't know, like I said, I don't know the terminology, but right now it seems a lot of their first sets are deep up into the net, just really killing the second set.
Yep. So they want to get a good first pass. Let's see how they do off this serve.
So goes a nice hard serve. Dug by Turner.
Right over into the net. You're right.
Turner did a nice job of saving. When she did, she hit it right over top of the net, and Lily Balzano was waiting for it with the spike in the kill. 19-10 Crusaders.
Lily Balzano's a sophomore playing on varsity. She's doing a good job.
It goes a nice, beautiful.
Really nice serve.
Nice dig by Turner again. Kaufman goes and gets it. Turner hits it over. Ball tipped by Balzano. Nice spike there by Shrepko, but dug by Turner. Ball hit back over. Tipped over Lily Balzano. Turner, the dig. The Dean.
Yep.
Dean to Lydia Mesa,
there.
and she found them where they weren't. 19-11. As we said, we're on our second ever Ohio Valley Sports Online volleyball match. Pleased to be here at Super Catholic Central's. Janae Turner jump serves. Picked up by Arai.
Tip.
Nice tip for her. Red Knights, or Red Riders. She's Turner to Dean. Dean back to Kaufman and hits it long.
Called it out.
And she tried to go cross court. That's a tough shot, huh? From that side, literally across the net on the other side.
Especially if you're coming with a right-handed swing.
Balzano serves. Ferguson with the dig.
Tip.
Kaufman tips it over.
Found it right in, right behind the block.
Mia Kaufman set the serve, checking back in. Addison Duffy for Kylie Dean. Kaufman serve picked up by Skagoza. Set by Marcino. Hit over by Shrepko. Dug by Turner. Kaufman hits it over to Lydia Macio. She gets in. Finds a little spot they weren't again. (20-13) Crusaders.
Nice serve.
Nice did by Skagoza. Tipped over. Excellent job, Ava Marcino.
So guys find them where they aren't.
21-13 Crusaders. Ava also a sophomore on the Crusader lineup. Haley Shripko with the serve. Kaufman with the set. Ball hit over by Duffy.
Approach. Wow, that was great.
Nice cross court. Haley Shripko. Or, excuse me, Natalie. And Natalie's also a sophomore.
Yeah, they got quite a few.
Ball served, and it's going to be out by Haley Shripko. 22-14 now. And, you know, we see different coaches have different philosophies. You've seen a lot of mass substitution right now for the Red Riders, and the Crusaders basically sticking, you know, get a good thing going and win it, you know. Brianna Parsons with the serve. Picked up by the Crusaders, tipped over by Haley Shripko. Picked up by Lily Balzano, and they're going to
call him out a lift. Okay. She's under it, brought it back over.
Crusaders are out by 7. Trying to close this first set out. Serve picked up by Marcino to Haley Shripko. Natalie with a push. Picked up by the Red Riders. Tipped in. Nice job.
That was a smart tip.
Rayleigh Lash. (22-16). Also Marcino. Haley Shripko.
Tipping.
Ball tipped over by NRI. Parsons picks it up, gets it back over. A nice dig by Marcino. Set by Shripko, and it's out.
Folks did a good job, with the tip. She saw it coming. She stepped back from the block instead of going up. It would have been pointless. She would have hit it right over you, so she covered that short spot.
So 22-17. We'll be back after these messages.
The Isla Law Office, with 25 plus years of experience, specializes in bankruptcy and domestic relation cases. They're hands-on. They're very thorough and focused on your needs, and they're licensed in Ohio and West Virginia. If you need expert legal assistance, look up Isla Law Offices at islawoffices.com. Thanks, Isla Law, for being a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Ohio Valley Sports Online is your sports authority. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Live streaming high school and NCAA sports, plus weekly football coaching shows right here on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
And we're back here, 22-17. Crusaders still clinging to a 5-point lead. The Red Riders have put a little run together trying to get back in the action. Brianna Parsons set to serve.
I really like Weir's energy right now. They're down by 5, but they're still cheering for each other, lifting each other up. You saw them in the huddle right there. They were making a good bit of noise. Nice block.
There's Addison Duffy on the block. On the attempted spike by Ava Morcino. And you're right, that energy, they scored about 4 in a row and get back in this game. Parsons with the serve. Morcino tips it to Haley Shripko. She sneaks it over. Nice dig by Kaufman. Over to Parsons. Ball hit over by Falks. Haley sets it for Natalie. Natalie pushes it. Picked up by Parsons. Over to Kaufman. Janae Turner tips it over. Skioza picks it up. Nice dig there by Parsons. Kaufman sets. Ball tipped in by Lash. NRI tips it. Falks is able to get to it. Kaufman sets it. Ball hit over by the Red Raiders. Dig by Haley Shripko. Set to Natalie. She pushes it over. Lily Balzano to Haley Shripko. Ball hit to Skizgoza. Nice job right there, Brianna Parsons. She got the dig, but Kaufman was able to get to it. As Skizgoza put a little bit of fire on that one.
Yeah, she did.
23-18 Crusaders. Looking for 2 points to close out the first set. Nice serve, dug by Turner. Ball set. Falks pushes it over. Haley Shripko sets it. Ball hit over, nice job.
That's another one, had some heat on it.
Deanna Skigoza, just like at shortstop, she'll feel that ball, and she's got a cannon at shortstop. And a cannon here.
Arm strength carries over.
Shripko with the serve, ball tip. Nice job, Ava Marcino. Crusaders take set number 1, 25-18. You're listening to Girls High School Volleyball on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after these messages.
Do you want a plush green lawn? Who doesn't? Call Bradley Landscape and Sons today. They do lawn fertilizing, getting your year-round healthy grass. And they control weeds. No dandelions, crabgrass, clover, or other undesirable weeds. Bradley Landscape and Sons. Better results guaranteed. BradleyLandscapes.com, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
If you know the play cards like Texas Hold'em, you have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 1st Street, Stephenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes, receive 30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, 100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 1st Street, Stephenville, Ohio.
Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family owned. Family owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
And we're back here, just about to start set number 2. Crusaders take the first one. Was it 25-18? Start set number 2 here with the same starting lineup. Do you typically? I mean, you come out with the same starting lineup each set, unless you're on a roll with a sub. Do you keep that sub in, or do you go back to the starting lineup and?
It depends. If you have multiple lineups and you want to use them, that's great. Don't see a reason to make too many changes. Just leave it how it is. One thing that is different is you'll see, which positions the Red Riders players started in, since they don't have the first serve. They want their best server to be, number one server in the rotation. Oh, in the net.
Into the net after a beautiful spike. I believe that was number 12. Jordan Ferguson with a nice spike, but she was in the net. 1-0 Crusaders. Haley Stripko, who does a fine job serving for the Crusaders. Turner hits the ball over the lash. Ball tipped over by Maceo. Picked up by the Crusaders. Marcino with the spike. Turner to Kaufman. Maceo hits it back over. Haley Stripko sends it over. Kaufman to Lash.
Nice spot by Lash.
Braylee Lash gets the Red Riders on the board, 1-1. Nice to see some of the football players down there, too, in the corner cheering on. After practice, cheering on the Lady Crusaders. Ball into the net by Kaufman.
I feel like that's something we always saw here. They'd come in after practice, the locker room's right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's nice to see the support, too. Natalie Stripko serves. Kaufman sets. Lash hits it over. And it's in.
Nice spot.
Brady Lash, another nice spot there. I'm thinking 2-2. Crusaders football team travels Friday night to Zanesville, Bishop Rosecrans. Join us Friday night at Harding Stadium as Pittsburgh USO invades Reno Field to take on the Super Bowl Big Red. Brianna Parsons to serve. Picked up by Scugoza. She hits it over. Nice dig right there by Arai. Set by Stripko. Ball hit over by Balzano. Natalie to Haley. Ball hit down by Arai. Dug well by Parsons. Turner hits over. Haley Stripko to set. Ball hit strong.
Sailed that one just a little bit.
And Dan does a nice job saving his camera. Don't mess with Dan's cameras, folks. Scugoza with the dig to Haley Stripko. Back to Scugoza. She puts it over. Nice job. And she put that ball where no one could get it. Falks made a good attempt.
That one just rode right down the net till it got to the end there.
Did that drive you crazy when that happened?
Oh.
And Arai set to serve. Picked up by Lash. Kaufman to Falks. Falks pushes it over. Nice hustle there by the Crusaders, but Lady Shripko unable to get there. 4-3. Weir High. Weir High, by their parents came over pretty nice tonight. Decent crowd.
Yeah.
Lash with the serve. Ball tipped over. And that's a case of Weir High. Nobody talked because it looked like everybody on the court just looked.
So it was like in slow motion.
Yeah.
You come watch it come down to the ground like, oh no, I could get that.
4-4. Nice serve by Marcino. Excellent dig right there.
Comes a free ball over. Let's see how they use it.
Ball hit, good dig by Shripko. Marcino picks it up. Ball hit over by Balzano.
Good
Turner goes and gets it. Kaufman hits it. Nice job, Mia Kaufman. And how do you do that? Because it looked like her back was to where she hit it, but she put it right in the spot where she wanted it.
That's from seeing it in the past. You get a read on the defense after a few rounds. So she knew the ball was coming over this way. They'd be all sliding. She could
very good.
Bring it right across.
You're talking about the first to 5 right now. We're high. Why is that so important?
You're always ahead if you're the first to the in a run of 5s. If you're the first there, you're ahead.
Ball picked up by Balzano.
Nice approach just into the net.
There's Haley Shripko tried to spike it there, but as you said, not high enough into the net. 6-4. Nice serve by Kylie Dean back in the game. Ball hit her by Balzano, picked up by Kaufman. Set by Dean. Folks stood back, picked up by Arai to Marcino. Ball tipped another nice block at the net. El Maley.
Dean has a nice flat serve. It has no movement, but it's hard. A little low on that one, too.
Yeah, Mia Kaufman tried to get up. And I got to ask you, too, because I remember, especially I watched college, and I just remember girls' pass. There's a lot more jump serves than there are now. Is that just a trend, or?
I guess it comes with having, a higher level of skill. That is really hard to do. You have to have all of your timing down, a good toss. You see it a lot in travel. It's just harder to get a good pass off of.
Right. Arai with a nice hit, but saved by Folks. Turner hits it over. Balzano with the set to Marcino. Back to Balzano. Nice dig by Turner. Dean to Folks. Folks with a nice spike. Arai got to it, but it was deep into the net. 8-5.
Not quite in time.
Red Riders. Central in their blue uniforms, gold numbers, white trim, gold stripes down the arms, black shorts. We're high. Black, is that black or dark gray?
It's like a charcoal gray.
Charcoal gray, thank you. White numbers, white letters, Red Riders on the back. Nice dig by Arai. Marcino pushes it over. Dean goes and gets it into the net.
Those first passes are so dangerous when they start to rise over the net, Your hitter's on the other side. Your eyes have to be about as big as your head. You want to hit it down so bad.
Folks, if you're watching, go to our YouTube page, subscribe. Costs you nothing, but helps us out, let you know when we're on. As Dean gets the ball over to Kaufman. Kaufman sends it over. Marcino tips it. Ball hit over by...
Nice swing.
Nice job in the net by Arai. Again by Arai.
Another tip.
And Arai at the right place at the right time. 2 times in a row. Crusaders back within the point. 8-7.
Like you said, Weir has quite a few of those passes just getting right to the net. They're great spots, but it seems like maybe they're just a step behind, so they're hitting it a little low on their arms and kind of sending it forward instead of up.
How do you correct that?
Move your feet, get set up underneath of it, yeah.
And then you want to take Lily Balzano with an excellent first serve. Turner with this one to Dean. Ball tipped over by Kaufman.
Smart, that was very smart.
9-8. Red Riders. The Crusaders have scored 4 in a row and tied it. Janae Turner with the serve. Dig Wescagoza to Balzano, or to Marcino, but just a little bit too wide. Rava hit it out, trying to set up. Haley Shripko, but she hits it into the arm, or what do you call that?
Antenna.
Antenna,
yep.
I'm learning so much, Dan. Turner serve, picked up by Skagoza.
Nice
Set by
out.
Shripko. Oh, the other Shripko, nice dig by Jordan Ferguson to the match. Orsino over to Natalie Shripko. Turner hits it over, dug by Skagoza. Set by Orsino, pushed by Haley. Turner picks it up to Kaufman. Pushed over by Ferguson, ball tipped by Lash, excuse me. Nice job there by Kaufman picking up the spike from Haley Shripko. Pushed over. Consider set up a ride for the spike, and it's out.
That was close.
Yes, it was.
There's so much pressure on the down officials. I feel so bad when
know.
they call up high school kids. Oh,
Listen, you're high school. I mean, nice serve.
off the block.
Blocked by Lash. Dean with the tip. Kaufman sends it over. Picked up by Skagoza. Arai sets. Nice job.
Okay, I got a question. We had 4 hits on this side.
So the block doesn't count as a hit. If you're playing it off the block, you get a clean 3 hits.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. It's not fair to the spiker, though.
Carson Blake, the first sub.
I don't know if it's about fair. That's just how it is.
Well, what if you hit it and it goes out?
Then it's out. That's a touch.
So it's a touch, but it's not a touch.
It's a touch, but it's not a pass.
If it stays in, I got
Not
it.
a pass.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Okay,
12-9.
back to you guys.
That's a good question, Dan.
I saw 4 hits.
Red Riders on a little run now, 13-9 after being tied 8-8. They outscored the Crusaders 4-1. Mia Kaufman now up with the serve.
Big server.
Ball hit by Lozano. Nice job by Natalie Shripko. Gets the ball back. Skagoza hits it over. Kaufman with the set to Lash. Mia Kaufman to Braley Lash. 14-9.
Timeout called by Central.
Wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. The score 14-9. Weir High. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn & Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet, and a flat panel television. Stay in a suite for extra space with the same great amenities. Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn is a proud Barron sponsor.
And we're back here 14-9. Weir High trying to rebound after losing the first set 25-18. Can't believe it's been 7 years. You guys, 2015?
Yeah.
I remember you guys beating us in softball.
I do too.
Good answer.
If there's anyone that remembers it well, though, it's my mom. Her memory, oh my gosh. She'll remember errors I made. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't think you ever made an error.
Don't ask her that.
Ball set by Crusaders. Nice stop by Shripko. Good dig there by Skagoza. Shripko gets it over. Ball picked up. Get out of my way, BJ. Nice block there, and a ride. 14-11. There's Coach's water now. Ball picked up by Jordan Ferguson. Set by Kaufman. Lash. Nice dig by Skagoza once again.
Save. They are scrappy. I know Coach Barber would like me saying that.
As Kaufman tried to get it over on the third hit, but just underneath the net. Crusaders now 14-11. Natalie Shripko with the serve. Turner with the dig to Kaufman. Lash, very nice spike right there.
Lash is hot today. She's had a few kills.
It is so funny. And I can say this because I can remember seeing I still have a picture of your mom, actually. The first time I seen her in those other colors.
Oh.
But just watching Fran come over here for
water from her mom.
Yeah. Ball tipped over, nice hands right there by Lash. Ball tipped over by Kaufman. Now to Shripko to Arai. Ball tipped. Kaufman sets it for Falks. Falks hits it back. That ball's up. And it does come down. Stays alive.
Right off the basketball hoop.
White gets it in. Kaufman with another set. Brady Lash up. Good save by Lily Balzano. Ball tipped over into the net.
Just off the side of her hand. I was waiting for a big hit from Falks. She gets up high, and that was a good one, but they made a great dig off of it.
16-11. Kaufman with the serve. She goes up to Morcino. Arai hits
Free
it
ball
over. Ball set Falks.
There she goes.
You called it. You called it. 17-11. They're on a run.
Her timing was good. Got her arm down nice after a good follow through.
Brianna Parsons serve. Talia Marcino checks in. Parsons.
Just caught her on her heels there. That was a nice serve.
Ace. 18-11. Gotta give my second period shout outs to Talia's mom at home listening to Melissa Marcino. Parsons with the serve. Doug Balzano set. Pushed by Ava Marcino. Parsons, nice block by Arai.
Nice save after.
Natalie to Twister, ball hit over, nice job, Ava Marcino.
Nice
18-12. One thing I've noticed in previous matches, watching a couple times the Crusaders were down. Talia came in and provided a nice spark, and hopefully can do that again down by 6. Ball tipped over.
Well, nothing she could really do on that one.
No. I had to put that one in there. I get in trouble. Serving now, Braylee Lash. Nice tag by Natalie. Ball tipped over. Nice block.
Good pass off the block.
Oh,
there's your 4 hits, Dan.
Natalie Sharipko. Ball tipped over by Lily Balzano. Lash gets it over to Daly. Nice dig by Ava Marcino. Ball tipped over. Parsons gets it over. They set it up. Marcino pushes it. Nice job. Mia Kaufman. Marcino hits it. It's going to be out. I thought for sure that ball was by Kaufman, but she was able to get back to it to save that point.
Yeah, she's quick.
Timeout. Right Central. 20-12. We're high. We'll be back after this.
The meaning of cleaning. There's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T Wireless Network. Remember, don't text and drive, it can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
And we're back here at 20-12. Crusaders trying to take a timeout, to try to kill the momentum here.
Ice the server, that's it. Let's see.
Lash to Balzano. Ball hit over by Messina.
She dug it out of the block. Good there.
Nice job.
Scrambling it a little bit. She just made it under the net.
20-14.
Side out for Central.
I still never figure out how you get side out.
Just get the point off the serve.
Ava Morcino. Nice serve. Picked up by Kaufman. Well,
someone was in the net there. They're calling Central in the net.
coming out now, Addison Duffy back in. Kylie Dean.
She had a nice serve.
Yes.
Substitution over there for Central too. Haley went in for Carson Blake.
Also picked up by Arai to Ava Morcino. Lily Balzano picked up by Dean. Ball hit over by Mia Kaufman. And that ball's out.
Just a little too much on that one.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get over top of it.
Now, I heard someone say, get up high, hit down. Is that?
Yes, yeah.
Dean with another nice serve. Picked up by, nice push by Morcino. Dean sets it. Ball hit over by Brianna Parsons. Ava to Balzano. Nice pickup. Janae Turner. Dean to Folks. Ball tipped by Arai. Hit back in the middle. Hit over by Lily Balzano. Folks once again. Nice dig by Arai. Ball set.
Free ball
Balzano
over.
hits it over. Dean with the back set. Nice dig for the Crusaders there. Into the net though. Arai got there, but just a little bit too deep. 23-13 now.
Another sub here.
Skigoza back in for Talia Morcino. Natalie, a senior, a great shortstop for Lady Crusaders. Dean
I
with a
think
nice
she's
hit.
on the homecoming court.
Oh, is she?
I think so.
Congratulations, Natalie. 24-13. Red Riders looking to close out set number 2.
Game point serve. Ace for Dean.
Great serve for
Very
last
strong
point.
server.
So Weir High rebounds to take set number 2. Now it's 1-1. We'll be back with set 3 after these messages.
Testa Machine Company, located in Sloven, PA, is one of the most efficient.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance. Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
And we're back here for set number 3. Crusaders took the first one, 25-18. Weir High rebounded 25-13. We'll get ready to start set number 3. Now I'm looking over in the crowd, and I see Fran's dad, Carlo, I was just sitting here wondering, okay, who are you rooting for, Carla? But it'd be hard not to root for your daughter.
I think his alliance is with Fran here. Fran's been struggling to get a water. Thank goodness for Dawn bringing her some, man. Her security water bottle.
Yes. Oh, yeah, of course. You got to root for your daughter, but it's hard because he's such a great Central alum. He played baseball at Carlo, believe it or not, back 40 years ago.
I believe it. I've seen Carlo get into some wiffle ball games out at the Italian Village.
Yeah, he can hit. Carlo Capaldi. 26 seconds. How long? 2 minutes between periods or 3?
It was 3, yeah.
Okay. Now, if you're Crusaders, Sherry Barber, what do you say here after taking the first set and then down?
Hey, they know what it takes to win one. They know what it takes. Just have to maybe cut out a couple mistakes, really hone in. It seemed like a lot of their points were from miss hits, hitting it out, or so just honing that
Fran,
in.
what do you say? After
keep up that momentum. That was a big, 12 points is a big win. So.
Yes, it is. Mia Kaufman set to serve. Now, what's he checking each time to see if they're in the right position?
Yeah, he checks their lineup, make sure everybody's starting with an ace from Mia Kaufman. Make sure everyone's in their position. Like I said, so everybody has a number. He's given their lineups according to the number. Just checks, allows liberos to sub in or any other subs they want to make. Because you can lose points off of being out of rotation.
I was going to ask you what happens if you're not in rotation.
Yep.
Thank you, Ashley. Lash back in with the serve. Nice block by Araya at the net.
Just made it over. That was nice. Araya's like a wall over there.
Yeah, she's a nice job. My favorite time of the year starts, Dan, NFL season. Tonight, Rams,
Bills.
And Bills, yes. Yes. Nice serve by Haley Stripko. Picked up by Kaufman.
Little tip.
That was something I was looking for. I can't remember what it was. Folks, once again, tune in. Go to our Facebook page or our YouTube page. Subscribe. Costs you nothing, but helps us out and lets you know when we're on to catch all the action on Ohio Valley Sports Online. Brianna Parsons to serve. Gets it over. Ball picked up by Ava Marcino. Hit over by Haley. Kaufman with the set. Big, nice dig. Lily Balzano.
Tipping it over. Blocker was there. Again, she read that. She had both hands up.
Marcino, Haley Sharupka, NRI. Dug by Turner. Kaufman, the Folks. Kagoza.
She was right there for that.
Balzano.
Out of the back row, that was nice.
Folks pushes it over. Natalie sets it for Haley. Ava Marcina gets it over. Ball set up. Hit by Lash. Haley sets Natalie. Ball into the net. Folks stops it. Set back to Folks. She hits it. Nice job by Arai. Arai with the push.
Over.
Folks is ready though. And into the net though. Nice job by Anna of knowing when to do that. 2-2. Set number 3. Now, West Virginia, do they play 5 sets, best of 5 or best of 3?
No, they play best of 5. The ones, these park.
Yeah.
I think those were in like a try match.
Okay, so that's why. I was going to ask you. So you read my mind there, because I was going to ask you, how come some of those are best of 3? Folks hits it just too deep. Crusaders with the lead now, 5-2. Ball serve back over the net, picked up.
Snuck over in the second there by, was that
Mia Kaufman.
Kaufman.
She's played a strong game. Her, Parsons, and Lash keep here. Rayleigh Lash to serve now. Natalie Shripko to Haley. Sets up a rye. Nice block at the net. Nice save by.
Another block.
2 blocks in a row. Folks and El Maley at the line, or at the net there.
They're excited after that one, you see.
We're high with 2 in a row, making it 4-4 now. Last Skigoza with the dig. Haley Shripko back to Skigoza, across the net. Nice dig by Falks. Set up by Kaufman, pushed over by Almailey.
Was that Lily again? She's got a really nice hit from the back row.
That was ball tipped over by Ava Marcino. Ball
Another
pushed.
tip.
And it's out.
Momentum was taking her that way.
Haley Stripko now serving, I believe. Oh, that's Anna Arai. I couldn't see through Fran. Ball hit. Arai digs it. Haley. Natalie hits it over.
Out.
It's out. We're tied at 5 once again. Now tell me about this great meal you made, you and your mother, but you made. Chicken and noodles, you said tonight?
Yeah, it's kind of like a chicken noodle soup, I guess. I don't know. It smelled really good before I left.
Tell your dad to bring me some to the stadium tomorrow. Haley Dean. It's a nice, but not a quite able to save. It was Mia Kaufman.
She said Talon really liked it, so I don't know how much will be left.
Ava Marcino now set to serve. Picked up. There's the ball once again, like we talked about earlier in the game. Parsons, they picked it up, but she just hit a little too deep into the front of the net.
It's not getting under it quite, I think.
7-5. Ava serve.
There she goes. That was better.
Dean to Kaufman. She pushes it over. Good hustle right there. Ava Marcino. Excellent save. Anna Arai.
That came from the bench there. That was a little miscommunication there in the back row.
Excellent job, though, by the Crusaders there. First Marcino with the save and Arai going to get it, but didn't phase Weir High as they were able to pick up the point. 7-6. Checking back in and serving now. Jordan Ferguson. Ferguson puts it right in the spot they weren't again. Skigoza tried to get there, just wasn't able to. We're tied at 7, set number 3.
There's that as big as your head, it's coming over. Knocks it right down.
Ellie May. 8-7. May with the serve. Haley over to Ava. Ball tipped over. And in the net.
So that was 4 because it didn't quite make it over to the block, Dan. So she just hit it 4. They hit it 4 times on their own side.
T. 9-7.
That is such a hard serve to reach. She's hitting it real short, just right over the net. It comes over like a laser.
Let's show Jordan Ferguson provided a nice spark here. 10-7 Red Riders. First one picked up by Arai. To Marcino, set for Lily Balzano. Turner digs it. Ball set by Dean. That's 4, right? That's not 4?
No, it went over the net.
Okay, we tipped it. I couldn't see through BJ again. Nice save right there by Parsons to Dean. Turner.
Good hustle on both sides.
Nice push by Ava. She caught him off guard there.
Who was in the net here? I think she stepped. Oh. Little confusion. Who did they?
They called it on Weir High.
Lydia Maceo. I think she stepped over the line.
Yeah. I think they gave Weirton.
At first I think Weirton thought they were calling someone from Central on the net.
Yeah, they did. You're right. Gianna Skigoza to serve. And so picked up by Turner. to Dean. She gets the ball over to Maceo. Orsino sets it. Ball tipped
Nice
over
tip.
to that. Nice job. Now it's Shripko. Back and forth, 10-9. 10-9. Weir High. She goes
Very
picked
nice
up
serve.
nice, picked up there by Turner. Ball pushed up by Maceo. Balzano with a nice job of Turner there. Nice job of digging it. She gets it back over. Awry. So Marcino. Balzano hits it over. Dug by Turner. Ball pushed over. Nice job right there by Marcino. Natalie to Lily Balzano. Good dig, Haley Dean.
Over and one here.
Turner sets it. Back set. Ball hit deep by Mia Ferguson. Crusaders tie it up at 10. How do you decide where you're comfortable at serving? I see some girls in the middle, some girls on the left. Look.
So sometimes it's just where the ball goes. You can't, you haven't really placed it well, but it's either your coach will tell you or you're able to read where maybe a weaker passer is or you see a hole and you want to attack that.
Out of the court. Okay. And Weir High not able to get the ball over the net there. 11-10. I like Gianna's serve too. She's got the, well, not that one.
It was a little low toss, but yeah, she snaps her wrist down and gets a good.
11-11, set number 3. Tied 1-1 so far. Folks, join us tomorrow at Harding Stadium, still a little big red versus Pittsburgh, USO. Ace. Now, is that considered ace even though she hit it?
Yeah, if one hit.
Okay.
No hit or one hit, that's an ace.
I know Kurt's out there making fun of it. Janae Turner, jump serve. Ball picked up by Arai. Marcino gets it over to Shripko.
Nice spot.
Nice shot by Maceo. Ava Marcino tipped Ella Maragos into the game. Ball pushed up, tipped over. Nice push. Good dig, but not able to get there. Natalie Shripko made a nice effort to get there, but just got it too deep in the net. Weir High goes on a little run now. Nice serve right over the net. Good pickup by Esquigoza.
Wow, nice.
Lash gets up.
Oh, just off the block.
Braylon Lash with a little height on that one. She's probably the tallest player out there. Haley Shripko checks back in for Ella Maragos.
Lily got up pretty high for the block on that one, too. It just right off the side of her hand. That was good.
I'm so impressed with the sophomores over there for the Crusaders.
Yeah, and Ella was in on the JV game. She's checking in on varsity now.
Yes, Ella's a sophomore. Talia's a sophomore. They got some group. I mean, Haley gets it over. Turner to Dean. Nice block there.
Nice dig.
Natalie. Ball tipped up. Marcino sets over Natalie Shripko. Excellent shot. And it's funny because I always say how Natalie Shripko is not tall at all, but she gets up and she's got some power on her spikes.
Now, do you know, do any of Central's players play travel volleyball as well?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. 14-12, Weir High. Lily Balzano to serve. Ball picked up, nice serve. Jordan Ferguson tried to get there. Now I know they did it when you play too, but they play in the summer. They've been playing. They play as a team.
Yes,
But I don't know about travel. Balzano with the serve, Turner with the dig.
You do the summer league, summer spike fest.
Yes.
You know, rules have changed too, as far as like how long a team can play together, how many girls from one team can play together if they're on, an outside team. So.
Kaufman. Dean sets it. Pushed over by Maceo. Ava Marcino, nice push there. Haley flipped over, but good dig by Turner. Morosino pushes it again. Another good dig by Turner. Kaufman hits it over. Too strong. Very last. Just a little bit too much.
Reached over for that one behind her head.
Crusaders tie it up. 14-14.
So back and forth this third game.
Nice serve by Lily. Janae Turner steady back there, man.
That's why she gets that red jersey.
Well set for Haley Shripko. Turner with another dig. Sets up Dean. Back set pushed over by Mia Kaufman. Checking back in. Addison Duffy for Haley Dean. Mia Kaufman with her squad up by 1 in set number 3. Dealt by Skagoza. Morosino. Now the Shripko hits it over Turner to Kaufman. Brady Lash.
There she is. I can see her all the way over BJ's head right here.
Waiting for, yeah, you saw her coming. And like you said, back and forth now. Red Riders with a 2-point lead. Kaufman with the serve. Good dig by Lily. Ava with Natalie. Nice dig by Turner. Kaufman sets it. Pushed over. By Macio. Haley. Super by Arai. My Macio. Nice job. Good save, Haley. Lily Bozon goes back and get it in a nice long volley here. Hit over by Arai. Hit it where they ain't. Anna Arai.
Nice, Anna.
And Fran knew it. You saw her put her hands down to say in. 16-15.
Fran doesn't lie. She tells her girl, see that? That's in. Nice serve.
Good serve. Picked up by Ferguson. Ball tipped over by Duffy.
Anna.
Nice job, Anna Arai. With the spike. And once again, we're tied. Kaufman, the Turner, picked up by Bozano. Haley Shripko. Right off the side of Gianna's hand. (17-16). Checking back in.
Okay, I got a question. What is the significance of the red jersey?
So she's the libero. She can, go. Usually it's a back row specialist. She can't play in the front row. And usually what you think for a libero is she's going to go in for one of your front row attackers who's maybe not as quick and as good of a passer. That's why I said she earned that red jersey. Her passes have been fantastic, passes, digs.
So there's no...
Central doesn't use a libero, no, and
it's an option.
Yes, okay. Yeah, you don't have to.
Natalie Shripko to Turner. Set Kaufman by Lash. Once again, Mia Kaufman with a nice set. And Braylee Lash with the finish. Red Riders take a 1-point lead again, 18-17. Served by Lash. Dug by Scazosa.
There's that second ball over the net.
I couldn't see who that was. I believe Al Maley. Well, Folks or Maley.
Number 5, yeah, it was Al.
Lash with the serve. Red Riders up by 2.
That was a good spot.
Found it. Natalie tried to get up there, but she couldn't.
It looks like for Central, I think their setter's coming out of the middle back, so that's where she sees that hole.
Okay. Coach Barber takes a timeout. 20-17. Weir High. We'll be back after this.
Thank you. Very good. This wasn't ready.
Gotta love the fall. Cooler air, golden leaves, birds singing. Unfortunately, the fall also brings uninvited guests like mice and other rodents. Got no love for them. Fortunately, my pest specialist, JC Pest Control, is such a welcome sight. They take care of all the uninvited guest of fall. You need to call JC Pest Control to rid the rodents of fall. 740-381-5928. That's 740-381-5928. JC Pest Control. They rid the pests big and small.
And we're back 20-17. Weir High trying to take set number 3. Ashlyn Daly, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel. Our man Jim Jag Huggins, got to give him a shout out. I'm sure he's listening in while he's in Myrtle Beach right now.
Oh, vacationing, the hard life. I saw Susie post the other day they were having crab legs.
Oh, did you see those things?
My gosh.
The folks tried to save it, but behind the antenna, those were huge. I'm sure he's going to the ballet down there. Oh, it's a nice spike by Duffy, but Crusaders recover.
4 hits.
Marcino.
That was awful block, Dan. Folks, tips it in on that one.
I'd be interested from Fran what grade Falks is in. Last Turner, because they're
See what I can find here.
Kylie Dean, just I love her serve.
Yeah, here she comes.
21-18. Crusaders try to get a side out. Nice dig by Arai.
So tough to get a pass off of. They made good use of it, though.
Back set for Kaufman. Natalie Shripko to Haley Shripko. Ava Marcino, nice dig by Dean. Turner with the set. Ball hit over by Parsons. Natalie to Haley. Lily Balzano. Nice dig by Dean. Tipped by Marcino. At the front of the net. They try to tip it. Nice block. Ava Marcino. Dean tried to set up Falks. Ball was real close to the net. Falks tried to get it, but Ava Marcino was right there.
Right into the block.
21-19. Crusaders get it back with Ava Marcino serving. Marcino. Ball dug by Parsons. Kaufman. Turner calls it, hits it over. Lily Balzano. That's in. Balzano.
That line shot is so hard to get. That was so nice.
Excellent job. Excellent set there by Marcino, too. From Balzano, not Balzano, Shripko to Marcino, back to Shripko. I'm sorry there, Natalie. 21-20. Marcino sets. Dean. Nice block there at the net by Lily. Haley with the spike, picked up by Turner.
Tipping it over. Let's see.
Ava. Haley hits it over. Dean with the set. Turner with the push. Balzano to Ava. Hit over by Natalie Shripko. Turner picks it up. Ball tipped over by Dean. Good job by Ava. Pigoza pushes it over. Dean sets it. Pushed over by Mia Kaufman. Picked up by Falks. Dean with the set. At the net. Nice push. Excellent job by Pigoza. Haley hits it a third hit over. Dean with again another set. Ball tipped by Maley. Ava Marcino. Dean to Falks. And Arai to Marcino. Nice pass. Excellent job. Beautiful pass. Setting up Haley Shripko for the spike.
Haley is on. Timeout Weir.
Weir High. 21-21. We'll be back after these messages.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
And we're back. And Ashton, you said this earlier. This entire third set has been back and forth, back and forth. We're now tied again at 21. Ava Marcino serving for the Crusaders.
Starts it with an ace.
Miscommunication there. I think Parsons thought Kaufman was going to get it, and Kaufman's going to get ready to set up for a set. Is that what that was? And she thought Parsons was going to get it.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication.
22-21, Crusaders. Marcino with the serve. Kaufman picks up this time. Ball sent back to Kaufman. She pushes over. Marcino to Skagoza. Ball hit over by Haley Shripko. Turner to Dean.
Big set.
Back with Parsons. Ball picked up once again by Arai. Set by Marcino.
That was out. It came for us.
22-22. A little bit too much power there. Coming back in, serving number 12, Jordan Ferguson, who went on a nice run with her serve earlier.
Got low right over the net.
Good goes it though. Sets it to Marcino. Nice job by Balzano. Good dig by Turner. Once again, nice job by Skagoza.
I don't think anyone even touched that one.
Ball pushed over by Mia Kaufman. Pushed back over by Shripko. Dean to Turner. Picked up by Lily to Ava. Haley hits it over. Dean to Turner. Ball pushed over by Maceo. And into the net there by Haley Shripko. 23-22 Red Riders. Ferguson serve. Picked up by Haley to Ava.
Tip.
Over the next go.
Oh, that was 4. She didn't make it over.
4 hits. And Fran wanted to let them know.
Oh,
she got animated.
That was a legit 4 hits.
Yes, it was.
Timeout Crusaders, 24-22. You're listening to Girls High School Volleyball on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after these messages.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers.
24-22, Jordan Ferguson with the serve.
Game point serve.
Ava tips it over. Nice dig by Ferguson. They push it back. Natalie Sharipko to NRI. Hit over by Ava Marcino. Turner picks it up. Ball pushed over by Macy. Turner to Dean. Cross-court hit over by Maceo. Good job there, Haley Shripko. Marcino gets it over to Dean. Dean sets Maceo. Good pickup by Ava Marcino. Ball took over Haley Shripko. Dean, another nice set. Ball hit and spiked by Kaufman, but picked up by Arai. Dean sets it over. Ball hit over. Out.
Oh. He wasn't sure what he was going to call. First he pointed. I couldn't tell from here. That's, far one. But his flag was down and then it was up.
Timeout, Weir High. 24-23. We'll be back after these messages.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
And we're back 24-23. The battle will run from the beginning to the end.
Yeah. And this is only the third game.
Right, you're right.
I mean, either way, we got to go into at least one more.
Jonas Kagoza with the serve, down one. Beautiful serve, picked up by Turner. Dean. Ball pushed over to Kaufman. Kagoza to Marcino. So we're Dean, the ball's into the net.
Oh. They called her in the net. Weir High takes it on that.
Weir High wins 25-23, set number 2. We'll be back with set number 4 after these messages. I messed that up.
A pioneer of casual dining, Bennigan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Bennigan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Bennigan's even has delivery service. And the number to call? 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Bennigan's.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgle.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Since the year 2000, our population has decreased from 74,000 to 64,000. We need to provide opportunities so that our young talent stays in the area. Our kids' futures depend on the decisions we make and the efforts we employ. As your county commissioner, I will see to it that all county entities have the necessary tools to communicate, plan, and execute the effort needed for bringing increased economic development. It's not about I, it's about we. We have to do this as a team. Paid for by Friends of Eric Timmons.
My man Eric Jones, good guy. Called him down a couple times at Spot Bar for that Queen of Hearts. No winner yet as of this Monday.
Still no winner.
It was 175,000. I had it. Matter of fact, it's funny. The guy they called, we're trying to figure out who got called. So I talked to my friend Paul Zorney. He says Timmy Corona. Well, Timmy Corona's part of our unit. He's sitting right next to me at work. He didn't go. He didn't know he got called.
Would you not kick yourself if you got called and you weren't there? Yes. I don't care whether you win it or not.
Right. Well, it cost you $500 for not being there. The consolation prize as we start set number 4. We're high up 2-1. Nice job. Natalie Shripko. And does fatigue wear in, or you think, in good shape? Like I said, this is the 3rd game in 3 nights.
It'll start to, yeah, but like I said, Sherry's teams are always well-conditioned.
Nice dig by Duffy there. Marai, Turner with the Kaufman, sets up Lash.
Lash is a freshman.
Wow.
I just saw that, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Mia Kaufman to Braley Lash. Mia Kaufman to serve now. Nice digs Kagoza. Haley sets up Nelly. Good block there by Lash. Ball pushed over by Haley. Kaufman to Lash. Dug by Lily Balzano. Set Haley. Nice push by And our ride, but
save
Weir
there.
High's there. Good dig again by Skagoza. Haley last set. Nice job, Kaufman. And all right, this time Kaufman not being able to get there. 2-1 Crusaders. Coach on is Friday, and then I don't know what we have next week. I do know Wednesday next week we have the Ohio Valley Sports Online Coaches Show live at Bennigan's. Kaufman sets for last. Skagoza again. Skagoza with a set. Nice job. Gianna Skagoza, when she gets it, she has some power in that arm. That's when, I mean, she gets up and she swings down with some authority. 3-1 Crusaders. Oh, hit over, nice save. All set for a ride. Nice spot.
I mean, you have Anna, Skagoza, and who else was in the front row? Ava.
Yeah.
All three of them have been swinging hard.
You gotta love that, man.
When all three are threats, that's great.
Oh, hit a nice job. I believe that was Lydia Maceo making her presence known, checking back in. Brianna Parsons and Malia Falks. Parsons set to serve, down 4-2. Parsons Balzano to now.
That's a nice try.
Nice shot, trying to go across court, but it was a little deep by Gianna. 4-3. Parsons goes over, nice pick. Orsino hits it over. Good dig once again, Turner. Parsons. Wow. She had a little pop on that. That caught me off guard. Especially for the third hit, right? I mean.
Yeah.
And that's something. You see a lot of times the third hit girls just want to get over a net, but to be able to, go ahead and use your full swing.
Oh yeah, you'd much rather use your swing. When someone passes it or sets it over, you just call it a free ball. It's free. Anytime you can get a swing on it and throw the defense off, get them to make a bad pass, it's always what you're shooting for, and that was a good one. Central side's out here though.
Nice sneak over there by Haley Shripko. Ball set for last. Dug by Natalie. It's a little bit too much on it for Turner. Now let me ask you, like you said, some girls I don't know if they don't have the confidence, they just want to get it over, but how often do you tell girls, don't be afraid, go ahead and take your full swing, or do you most of the time just want to get it back over and keep it in play?
Anytime it's above your head, you want to see a swing. Nice block by Falks.
Nice block by Falks as Morcino tried to spike it. She was there.
I know we were always encouraged to swing, because a pass or a set over is just serving it up for them to get three good passes.
6-5 Crusaders. Lash, the freshman with the serve. Haley Balzano to Haley Stripler, back to Balzano.
Way to read the block. That was good.
And those are little things like that you never think of, reading the blockers. So you're not hitting it right into the block. Ava to serve. 7-5 Crusaders. Nice serve. Good dug by Turner. Nice save by Ava. Ball hit over by Skagoza. Parsons to Kaufman. Over Addison Duffy picking up kill. Kylie Dean back in, 7-6, just like last game, back and forth. Red Riders up 2-1. Kylie Dean's got a nice serve, man.
There it is.
Nice job by the Crusaders defended it there.
Just under that one. That was a nice approach. I really like Central. They keep swinging. They're not afraid. You make a mistake, it's whatever. They shake it off.
You're right. We're able to save it. Nice job.
Wow, way to bring that back in.
Ava Marcino, a sophomore.
That's like 4 times she's done that.
we're tied at 7.
8. They're up.
Oh, okay. I thought they were done with. I'm sorry, man. Nice serve. Picked up by Shrepko. Marcino.
Trying to send it deep there.
Turner gets it back over. Natalie to Ava. This goes a nice block there. Dean, the turn, she pushes it over.
I won't even respond.
Parsons, just too long there.
Calling that out.
8-8. Giannis goes in the serve now.
Another really good serve.
Good serve. Turner. Kaufman gets it over. Picked up by the Crusaders. Marcino. Back to Lily Balzano. Picked up by Dean. And no communication right there.
Dean took the pass. She's the setter, so somebody had to step up to take that second pass.
Now, why do they stand like that next to each other over there?
So Dean's coming from the back row. She can't pass a front row player until after the ball comes over.
And then,
so to give Dean the shortest path to the setter spot, you move a front row player up.
Excellent serve right there. Gianna Skagoza. Crusaders back up by 2.
She's hitting right over here. You see the outside hitter. She moves back to cover a hole. So she sees that hole. She's been attacking it. She did that the last game too.
Timeout. We're high. Crusaders lead 11-8 in set 4, down 2-1. We'll be back after this.
Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental, or even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage, basement, and get a dumpster from Chappie's today. Online, it's chappiesdumpsters.com or call 740-359-DUMP. That's 740-359-3867. Be happy. Call Chappie.
And we're back 11-8. Crusaders up. And that 1 minute is up. How long do they get now before he...
He should be calling them out. They're coming.
Folks, Sunday, we're not doing anything. Stop down Bellevue as Ashland and Steel Valley Tank and Dan and Fort Steuben Maintenance start the playoffs.
Dan, where did you guys finish?
I have no idea.
We were in the top 6. I mean, we got a pretty strong team.
Falk tries the block.
Off the block there.
Hits it out 12-8.
I kind of joined another team mid-season.
Did you?
4-0 run on Giannis Skagoza serves. Nice serve once again. Picked up by Kaufman, though. Dean back to Kaufman. Gets it over and gets it in to kill the rally 12-9. Red Riders serve.
She's another one. Little short thing, but she gets up.
Yes, she does. Checking back in now, Lydia Maceo and Jordan Ferguson. Skagoza with the dig. But Lily.
A little too much angle on that. That was a good spot to try to hit.
Yeah, Lily tried to get it in a very nice spot, but just a little bit too much. 12-10.
Ferguson's a senior. Little mishit on that serve, I think, but still good. Trying for a push.
So now Red Riders respond. After Central scored 4 in a row, Red Riders scored 3 in a row. 12-11. Arai to Marcino.
Oh, they called 2 hits on that.
See, I didn't see that, too. I just saw,
I was a little surprised by it, but I guess I really wasn't looking for it.
12-12. Ava sets it for nice job at the net. as Haley tried to get it over, but Al Maley was there. 13-12 Red Riders. All right, to Morcino. Ball hit over, nice job there by Ferguson to get it over. Spagoza to Morcino, Lily Balzano. Hit it where they ain't, Lily right down the middle.
I was going to say, I don't want to speak too soon. I don't know if it was fatigue setting in. They had a few low jumps, but Lily comes up with a big kill.
13-13. Lily, beautiful serve. Nice job retrieving that by Lydia Maceo. 14-13. I like the way Lily's not afraid to attack that line. I mean, that's real close to the line where she's serving it. Turner with two deep into the net.
Good spots. Good spots.
15-13. Lily Balzano serves. Turner to Dean. Nice job there. Nice job. Lily Balzano with the dig save.
Off the block here. In the back row.
Turner Maley gets it over. Balzano. Ava Morcino. Anna Rye gets up.
There she
once
is.
again, right down the middle. What did you call that the other day in between the two players?
Split.
Yeah.
Split the blockers.
16-13. Crusaders on a little run. Turner to Dean. Back to Turner. She hits it over. Picked up by Spagoza. Nice tip.
Everyone was on the same page there. You hear everyone yell at the same time.
Nice set there by Dean. It's a nice block, and all right, good save. Don't celebrate too soon. Another nice block. Beautiful job, both teams.
Wow.
What a volley, folks.
Let's see if we get one set up now. Good
Turner
dig.
to Dean.
Right off the side of the block there. For El Maley. She's had a few sneak in there. Flash checks
14.
back in.
Ball set, hit, nice block at the net. Arai up. Good
She's
dig
getting
there.
right around her blocks there.
Shevko pushes over Turner to Dean. Sets it cross court for Maceo. Good stop by the Crusader. Good hustle Morcino. Arai gets it over to Maley, to Dean.
Kaufman.
Back to Kaufman. That's been 4 hits. 17-14 Crusaders. Really pushed over by Turner. Good dig by Balzano. Sharipko to Ava Morcino. Turner to Dean. Nice job there by the Red Riders there. Natalie Sharipko pushes it. Dean says it for Maceo. Kagoza to Haley. Anna Arai. Nice job. 18-14.
Anna Arai on fire.
18-14. Nice serve there by Haley Shripko. Flash to Natalie. To Haley, back to Natalie, too deep. Woo.
That one came
Just
for
missed
us.
the camera. Yeah. 18-15.
Kaufman serving.
She goes to Haley Shripko. Ball tipped over by
Good save.
Morcino. Nice push, good save there by Natalie. Ball tipped over, Anna Arai.
Anna, man.
job by Anna playing a great game up front there. We talked about it earlier.
Look, she looks intense, too.
Yeah. Now it's Ripko with the serve. Turner to Kaufman. Gets over to Lash. Ripko to Marcino. Anna Arai. Dug by Turner. Pushed over by Kaufman. David Marcino. Nice cross court spike. Good set. Timeout. Weir High. 2015 Central. We'll be back after these messages.
Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn & Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet, and a flat panel television. Stay in a suite for extra space with the same great amenities. Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn is a proud Barron sponsor.
And we're back 20-15. Crusaders leading the 4-set, trying to tie it up here. 2 sets apiece. Serving now, Natalie Shripko. Lash. Tried to push it over to Kaufman, but too low.
Usually on a serve, you don't want your girls to use their hands. That's easy to get a double hit on, or you're not getting a great pass off of it.
It's that Lash up. Balzano to Shripko to Marcino. Ball hit over by Maley. Marcino to Haley. Anna Arai once again in the middle.
That's like 5 in a row for her.
Anna Arai having herself a night. Crusaders open up a 7-point lead. Kaufman pushed over by Turner. 22-16 as Parsons and Falks will check back in. Going out are Ferguson and Maceo. 22-16 Crusaders. Brianna Parsons set to serve. Marcino sets it up over for Skigoza, dug by Turner. Kaufman to Folks.
There she goes.
Nice
she gets
job
a good approach.
Folks, Lash. Good block there by Arai. Once again at the net. She sends it over. Turner with the dig. Sets it up for Folks over there. Nice job. Nothing they could do there. Folks, he called it. Buried that one. 22-17.
Anna did a good job trying to dig that out of the block, but just couldn't set her hands up under it. Got called for a lift.
Natalie Ava hit over by Skigoza. Kaufman sets it. Nice block on Lash. Stokes once again. There's it hard, deep into Natalie Shripko, 22-19. Timeout Crusaders. You're listening to Groves High School Volleyball on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after this.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And we're back. Crusaders taking full advantage of that minute. Weir High ran off 3 in a row right now to pull back within 5. Parsons with the serve.
Back with an ace.
Nothing like timeout and then come back. Timeout by the other team and then coming back with an ace.
I think that's happened twice today.
Yeah. 22-19.
Parsons and I think Ferguson was the other one, both seniors.
All right. Dug by Turner. Kaufman sets it for Falk.
She's swinging a lot more confident now.
Yes, she is. Pushed over by Skigozis. Lash at the net. Dug by Balzano. They get it over. Third hit by Arai. Both set for Falks again. Lee Balzano pushes it over. Kaufman to Stokes. Nice job by Lash saving that. Here comes Anna Arai. Nice job.
They got
Stokes.
some hands on it.
They fall in the net.
They called four, but that was I'd argue it was a block. Uh-oh.
He's saying that was not a block. He's saying that was not a block. And she sends Captain Mia Kaufman over. And Kaufman now explains it to Fran. 23-19. Fran not happy with that call.
Not happy.
All right, with the serve. Nice, excellent location. 24-19. Crusaders 1 point. Sending it to set 5. Fox. Lash with the spike. Ball hit over by Balzano. Parsons to Kaufman. To Turner. Arai. Headed with the split. Cross court by Marcino. Ball hit over by Turner. Natalie Stricker to Haley. She tips it over. And we're going to go to set number 5 as the Crusaders rebound 25-19 in set number 4. We'll be back with an exciting finish after this.
Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
PR Landscaping. We have been serving the Ohio Valley since 1987. Specializing in custom landscape design and project installation, we use only the best quality materials and the latest installation techniques to ensure your project will provide years of beauty and enjoyment. Can't wait for summer? Start planning your backyard features with one of our expert landscape designers. Our 3D videos make your outdoor space come to life. Brick patio, seat walls, hot tub, fire pit, what else is on the wish list? Call now. 740-264-7627 or look us up on Facebook. PR Landscaping is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Homewool Construction and Home Incorporated can take care of all of your home remodel and new build needs. Some of the services we offer are kitchen, bathroom, and other remodeling projects. We also offer new roofs, home additions, new builds, and outdoor spaces, including decks, patios, and outdoor rooms. Homewool Construction has a 5-star rating. Homewool Construction does all home improvements and new construction from design to finished product. Look them up on Facebook today. Homewool Construction is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And we're back here. Since reverse Weir, 2 sets apiece. Now third set's the 15, correct? Or
yeah.
Fifth set is the 15.
Yes, yeah.
Crusaders take their time coming out. Weir High not happy. And the student section on their feet down there in the corner for the Crusaders. Getting lively in here, Ashley.
It is, yeah. It's always louder in this gym, too.
No.
Noise carries.
Really important. You talked about this, early. First to 5 here. It's going to be really big.
Really important. Yeah, you got a quick lead. Now, it's a little different. I mean, throughout the whole game, they're not switching sides. So it used to be, after you got 8 points, you switched.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Changes things up because you do another coin toss. You want to pick maybe the side your team won twice on, or you want to pick first serve.
For the Red Riders, Kaufman, Turner, Ferguson, Duffy, Lash, and Lydia Maceo. Crusaders, Balzano, Arai, both Sharipkos, Skagoza, and Ava Marcino. Weir High serves. Ball hit over. Nice save there by Kaufman. Lash hits it over. Balzano, Marcino. Lash tried to get the block, but Haley Sharipko able to get a point in there. 1-0. Just a little bit too close to the net there? Or?
Well, she got the block and, just couldn't come down in time to get the pass off.
Beautiful serve there by Haley. All set up by Kaufman. Lash. Bring out Haley to once again. And all right. Two Crusaders. Nice job by Kaufman, able to save that. All right, the Shripko. Ball across the net. Natalie Shripko. Looked like Lash got away with 2 hands there to me. I don't know.
I couldn't tell if it actually came off the block, but
nice job there, Lash. Kaufman sets it for Maceo. Kagoza with the dig. Balzano sends it over. Turner. To Kaufman, Lash. Nice job there, Rayleigh Lash. Folks and Parsons will check back in. Brianna Parsons. Her team down 3-1. Set number 5. Caught Natalie off guard a little bit there. 3-2, another ace. Brianna Parsons.
She's got the sneaky power.
Ball tipped by Marcino. She gets it over Falks. Ball set for Falks. Nice block there once again by Arai. And into the net. Jordan Ferguson, 4-2 Crusaders. Natalie Shripko sets a serve. It's going to be a huge win for Central as far as OVAC points, too.
Yeah.
A bigger school. Dug by Turner. Hit by Parsons. Knocked over by Falks. Haley sets up a rye. Kaufman with the save. Nice job there. Natalie Shripko pushed over by Ava Marcino. Kaufman. The Lash. Nice job at the net once again by Arai. Marcino sends it over. All set. Excellent job at the net.
She wanted that, yeah.
Number 18, Addison Duffy. As Al Maley checks back in. Into the net there. Rayleigh Lash. 5-3. First to 5 Crusaders. How it turns out here.
I think I've been on. Maybe that last one. Maybe that last one was different, but.
All right, with the serve. Dug by Parsons, set by Kaufman. It goes a nice dig by Turner. Falk sets it up. Parsons hits it over. Dug by Natalie. Haley the Lily Bolzano turning with another dig. Excellent job by the Crusaders on the spike by Falks. Ball tipped over by Marcino. It's out. 5-4, and as it's been all night, that's been tough.
Both teams are hustling. They're energetic.
No quit, you're right. Mesa serves to Arai. Marcino dig once again by Turner. Nice job. Falks. Excellent hustle there. Nice job by the Crusader. Ball tipped over. Pushed over by nice. Ava Marcino with the sneaks it over.
Fran was calling for her girls. They had a couple tip overs. She swung her hand. She was like, hit it.
6-4. Ava Marcino to serve. Turner to Kaufman. Ball hit by Falks. Nice shot by the Crusaders. They get it over. Nice job by Weir High. Mia Kaufman.
Off the block.
Ball
She's up again.
Natalie Sharipko.
That was like 2 in a row for her because they hit one off the block. They saved it, set her up again.
7-4. Ava Marcino with the serve. Kaufman sets it up. Nice dig by the Crusaders. Shripko sets up Kagoza. Blocked by Falk. Excellent hustle by Turner, but not able to get there. 8-4 Crusaders. Timeout. Weir High. We'll be back after these messages.
You know the fake cards like Texas Hold'em. You have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 1st Street, Steubenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes, receive 30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, 100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 1st Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
8-4 Crusaders with the lead and the serve. And Ava Marcino. Parsons to Kaufman. Ball hit over. Dug by Natalie. Set up Ava. Sets Gianna. Another nice dig by Turner. Pushed over.
Nice dig.
Excellent dig. The Crusader girls are all over the court right now. Parsons to Kaufman. Falks hit it with a nice job.
Down that line.
Leah Falks. (8-5) Weir High down. Coming in to serve now. Jordan Ferguson once again.
Another strong server.
Kagoza. Marcino sets it up. Haley tried to place it, but puts it out there. 8-6 Weir High, 2 in a row since the timeout. All right, so Marcino, nice block at the net. Nice shot at their net by Al Maley. Weir High makes it 8-7.
Getting a little spark here. It wouldn't be right if this game wasn't.
You're exactly right. Haley Shripko, nice dig once again by Turner.
Right back to where she should be too. She's quick.
And we are tied 8-8. Now do you get 2 timeouts for this set too?
Yes.
Marcino back set. She goes a nice block
huge
at the
block.
net. Al Maley. She goes it right back out, or push it across. They get it over.
Free ball. They got to use this.
Bolzano, such a push by Segoza. Nice job. Excellent job by Weir High saving it. Haley Shripka. And Marcino tries to push it, but good dig by Turner. Al Maley tries to go for the spike, but too deep. 9-8 Crusaders. Giannis Segoza to serve.
Strong server. Good pass.
They try to sneak that over. Segoza saves it. That's a net.
Oh!
Nice job once again. Natalie Shripko. They were set up for the block. She got it right over top of them. 10-8 Crusaders. Over the net. Nice job. Turner gets it over. Segoza to Marcino. Beautiful shot, Lily Bolzano. Timeout, Weir High. You're listening to Girls Volleyball on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after these messages.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
11-8 Crusaders. Set number 5. Tie 2-2. Segoza with the serve. Turner. The Kaufman. Hit over by Maceo. Marcino. Block. Just over the net. Al Maley tried to block it.
Didn't quite make it up.
12-8 Catholic Central. A little too deep. Nice read by the Red Riders. 12-9. Lash checks back in.
She's been waiting for that. She was ready to go.
Janae Turner to serve. Folks, you can watch the recap on Ohio Valley Sports Online. Just to get it up in the archives.
Woo,
nice block at the net. 12-10. Turner with the serve. Segoza saves it. Gets it over. Weir High. Lack of communication right there. Right in the middle of everybody.
You hate to see that.
Lily Bolzano now to serve. 2 points away. Nice job by Brady Lash. 13-11. Popping with the serve. Deep into Segoza, 13-12. Mia Kaufman with the ace.
Definitely upset with herself on that one. Probably one you'd rather pass off your forearm instead of taking it with your hands.
Timeout Central. We'll be back after this.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
In the past 73 years, stores have come and gone. One remains, the first family of furniture, Hauser Furniture. We are rooted in our community and continue to offer quality furniture. We're honest, hardworking, and dependable with unmatched selection, service, and pricing.
13-12, we're back. Mia Kaufman to serve for Weir High. Ball set, tipped over. That's going to go once again.
All night.
That has been there. They've been looking for the spike. 14-12, 1 point away. Haley Sharifko.
Point.
Beautiful serve, nice dig. Tragoza to Haley. Haley, NRI. Nice dig.
Out of the net. No, they're going to call it over the net.
And that's how it's going to end. Jewel Central Crusaders win 15-12 in set number 5. No, they called her in the net, Ashley?
We called her either in or under, but it was definitely close.
And that'll do it. Crusaders come back. They were down 2-1. They win the third set, 15-12. We'll take a short break, see if we can get Coach Barber right after this.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
And we're back here with tonight. The Steubenville Catholic Central emerges victorious 3-2. They won the first set 25-18. Set 2 went to Weir High 25-13. Set 3 went to Weir High 25-23. Crusaders rebounded in 4-25-19, and they took the deciding set 5 15-12. They improved to 4-4. Weir High falls to 2-6. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Bradley Lawnscapes, TS Electric, Hauser Furniture, Valley Converting, Lanza Villa Royale, M&M Hardware, Bennigan's, Sickles Law Office, the Viking Social Poker Club, Johnny D's Pizza and Caddis, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Steve's Fish and Chips, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Dr. John Fiegel, Soft-Type Federal Credit Union, PR Landscaping, Isla Law Offices, Anthony Mining, Adam Martello, Attorney at Law, Black River Logistics, Austin Funeral Home, EGCC, also brought to you by Economy Lawn Care, Everhart Bove, IBEW Local 246, Marcino Enterprises, Hood Pharmacy, Josephine's Carryout in Mingo, Best Western and Franciscan Square, JC Pest Control, National Colloid Company, The Target Shop, Spuds Parkview Inn, Burt's Hot Dogs, Apollo Restoration, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, Swearens and Bad Company, Naples Spaghetti House, and AT&T on Sunset. Special thank you once again, Ashlyn Daly, Jason Jenkins here, Dan Vogel, our man Jim Jaggers Huggins. Listening as always. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you.